After you have completed the discussion, you're going to move on to action, and you can think about, did your answer change based on reading some of your classmates' responses, or did you get additional ideas to support your own answer? And keep all the points you read in the discussion in mind as you read the following 2 articles. So you're going to have a point, mobile devices can harm personal relationships, or the counterpoint to that, mobile devices keep us all connected. And you're going to click on each button for the article that you're going to read. So this one's the point article, X that one out when you're done, and then click on the counterpoint article for that. Then you're going to think about examining both sides. So reread those articles, and then you need to identify the main idea and 3 supporting details for each of the article. You can use this organizer to help you. If you can't open up the organizer, there is an example of it here that you could create your own. And you're going to submit that to me. You should also think about, who is the audience? So who are you trying to persuade? What's the purpose? And think about your content. And then finally, you're going to write an opinion paragraph. So paragraphs are sort of building blocks that most written texts are based on. So they help you organize and sort ideas. So based on the reading in this activity, decide which argument you found more convincing. Do cell phones and mobile technology hurt relationships, or do they bring us closer together? What do you think? So you're going to write a paragraph supporting your opinion. So you have to make sure you take a side. Don't argue both sides. Use at least 3 methods of proof to support your answer, but make sure your strongest method of support is given to your audience first. Your audience will be a group of senior citizens, some of whom may not use computers, who may use computers, but most whom do not use a cell phone. So your purpose is to persuade them about your opinion. You can use an organizer to help you, but make sure you have all of these things in your paragraph. And here's the organizer again if you can't open it up. Okay, and then finally, in activity 4, you are going to be reading an article about coding. All right, so you're going to make sure you're reading this through, and then you're going to read this article, Teaching Children to Code. Okay, because it has been a debate over the last several years of whether that should be in the curriculum and whether it's as important as reading and math. Then you're going to answer your reading response questions just like you're used to. If you can't open them, here is what they look like. Make sure you're telling me which question you're answering and submit that. Then finally, you are going to be writing a series of paragraphs. Make sure you're reading through everything here. I don't have time to go through it all in the video, but your final assignment is going to be writing a series of paragraphs expressing an opinion. So based on the article you read, so about coding, you are going to write a series of paragraphs. So read these 2 additional articles, so point and counterpoint about coding, that present different views. You are going to answer the question, is coding an essential skill that should be taught to all students? Come up with at least 3 strong reasons that support your opinion. Don't forget your methods of proof that you can use from the article. So you can use this as a draft of how to fill in your series of paragraphs. You can email that to me if you would like feedback on it. Then you're going to make sure everything's organized. Follow this example. And along with your polished copy, submit a brief explanation of the strategies you use to revise and edit your written work. And then you're going to submit that to Unit 4, Activity 4, writing a series of paragraphs. Again, if you have any questions or you need any help, make sure you're emailing me and I'm more than happy to help.